Of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. There we go. What am I doing? What is this when the priest makes his hand this way? Actually, that's this. This is how the lay people make their hands when they make the sign of the cross. Only a priest or a bishop will make his hands like this. What is he doing? Are you paying attention? In the liturgy, when the priest does this, what is he saying? Irini pasi. That's right. And what does Irini pasi mean? It means peace be to you all. Now, does any of you know what this means? That's right. Have you ever seen this before? If you look at any icon in the church, unless it's in English, and even if it's in English, you'll usually see these letters. What looks like an I, and then what looks like a C. Or sometimes you'll see the sigma. This C is actually how they made the sigma in iconography. It's easier, right? Not as many straight lines. Do we have any mathematicians in the house? Like high math in the back? So, the sigma there has a particular meaning, but I think in this day and age, only mathematicians get used to writing the sigma, right? Okay. For the rest of us, we're used to seeing the C, which is in Greek, the S. So, I, S, and then, what's this letter? And in Greek, he. That's right. And another S. So what does that mean? Jesus Christos, that's the name of Christ in Greek. So we have the first letter of his name, iota, and the last letter of his name, sigma, Jesus. And then the first letter of his name, Christos, he, Christos. This is how in ancient Greek we do abbreviations. In English we usually do the first two letters, right? So what's the abbreviation for Father? FR. That's right. So it's not actually the first two. Silly me, I can't even spell my own name. This is the name of Christ. So is this. Like Alex said, I need somewhere to put this. Here we go. So, the pinky is the iota, and we're going to use it twice. So, and the two fingers going together, they're supposed to make the C. You can kind of see it, right? So, Jesus, and then what am I doing with these two fingers? I'm crossing them to make the he. So, for Christos. So this, when the priest blesses, he is blessing with the name of Christ. Indeed, he is blessing you with Christ, because the priest lends his hand in the course of the service to Jesus, so that it's not the priest who blesses you, it is God who blesses you. This is what it means to be a priest. I lend my hand to God so that he can use it to bless the people. How many of you know what to do when you see a priest to go up to say hello? Can you show me? What do you do to greet a priest? Do you know? But more than that, you ask for something. You put your hands together like this, your right hand in the left. Can you show me? Make a clap. All right. You go up to the priest, and even more, you go up to the bishop, and you say, your blessing. Now he says something back. He'll bless your hand. Try it. Hold it up. Hold up your hand. The Lord's. Or in Greek, Evrogiesu Pater, tu Kyriou, that of the Lord. It is to say, we go up to the priest and we ask him to bless us, and he says, I can't bless you, but may the blessing of the Lord be with you, today and every day. So it's a nice little conversation. Now sometimes we do it out of habit and we don't even think about it. But let's be more thoughtful about it, and remember that the priest lends his hand to God. So show me again, how do you ask the blessing? You say, your blessing, Father. Or just your blessing. Now, is it only the priest who lends his hand to God? What does the gospel today say? In the gospel, Jesus is on the throne of judgment, and he has the righteous on the right hand and the unrighteous on the left, and he praises the righteous, and he says, when I was hungry, you gave me food. When I was thirsty, you gave me drink. When I was naked, you put clothes on me. When I was in prison or sick, you visited me. And they say, we don't remember that. We didn't see you. I think we would have recognized you. And he says, every time you cared for one of the least of those in this world, you cared for me. Which is to say that we are all supposed to become the hands of God. Not just giving a blessing in a theological sense, but giving mercy, showing love, giving assistance and help, or just a hand to show somebody that they're not alone. It's very important to remember this. When we show love to another person, selfless love, then we are showing love to Christ. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. And what are the commandments of God? To love your neighbor as yourself. So, remember what the priest's hand means. Remember what this means and look for it in the icons. It is the name of Christ. And remember that this is supposed to be an image, a reminder of what every one of us is supposed to become. The hand of God, reaching into this world to show mercy, to give grace, and to be a presence of the love of God. Okay? And let's stand up and continue the divine liturgy.